Hi, welcome back to the High Peak Trail, Cromford and High Peak Railway, the next instalment. We're starting today from Harboro Rocks. Just behind us there, right on cue. Spin you around again. Little bit visibility difference from last time. We could not see those rocks. It was that misty and foggy. What? Exact opposite conditions today. Beautiful day, calm, no wind, just right temperature. We're going to be heading today down to Minninglow. Minninglow. I'm going to apologies in advance for the amount of times I say Minging accidentally. Minging.
I think it's Minninglow. Still sounds weird, that doesn't it?
Minninglow.
But it's a hill, isn't it? Minninglow's a hill.
Yeah. You can see it from miles away.
Yeah.
Can't you? They are spectacular, aren't they? That gets the blood pumping, doesn't it, at the start of a walk. It's down there, the railway line. Firstly, apologies for that noisy factory where we're starting our walk today. It does disappear as we start moving down the line. And secondly, I am using a new microphone for the first time on this video. I'd not set it up quite as well as I thought I had. Some of the sound levels are a bit up and down, but I hope it doesn't detract from what is a walk through some absolutely stunning scenery. Just give me a minute to get my breath back. God, these are spectacular. We've come up to have a look at some of these old ruins. What are you seeing?
Is that what you look for?
Just look at this view. We've not even climbed up that high. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Aye, lovely.
Yeah, it's a cave just on the side of Harboro Rocks, and what you can see, ooh, a lot of loose rocks just precariously perched in those gaps there. So this is Harboro Rock Works in Brassington, just underneath Harboro Rocks. Fascinating. I'm struggling to find any information stood out here in the field. I should have really brought my notes with me that I made before I come. Look at the size of these plinths. Look at this staircase. And this is right on the side of the High Peak Trail that we're following today. It's just there. If you can see the line there, and as long as it's not as misty as it was when we was here last time, you'll see this without a doubt from the track bed. Just be saying we could spend hours looking around here, couldn't you? It's all the little buildings and all the little ruins all around, interspersed in the rocks. And then just this at the bottom of the rocks. Yeah. Well, this is what I wanted to get out of this series. Is all the little bits that you get like this that are along the line that you'll pass. All the little quarries, all the little bits of industry.
Ah, there's a secret.
Once you've got one that you tell them all over, it's just easy to keep going, isn't it?
Right, our next point of interest, actually. Sun again. Every week I film low sun right where I want to point the camera. Right, to get you to this gate, you'll notice just going off through there, and you see there's a little cut-in, look. Now maps confirms this. This was an old paintworks right where we stood here. We can see the top of some, in fact these look like possibly like ovens as well, these little depressions, don't they? With bricks, like man-made brick structures. Yeah, there's a tramway here. I'm going to get the drone and see if we can just follow where this tramway goes. Here's where we're stood by the old paintworks that was at the start of the tramway to the Many Stones Quarry, or Many Stones Quarry as it was also known. We can see the tramway here. The cutting that we'll see in a moment is the purple line, and the route of the old tramway is quite clearly visible down to the old quarry. It looks like the quarry was still in use up to the 1930s, and the rails were lifted in the early 1940s. Such a contrast. Only 30 seconds ago we was in open countryside with on an embankment with vistas of Harboro Rocks, and it's the engineering marvel of this line. You all of a sudden plunged into a cutting like this.
Lovely smell as well, isn't it? Moss on rock.
Yeah, it is. Right, we're just about to go into another cutting now. Wow. Just a reminder, this was all done in the 1820s. Almost 200 years old engineering that we're walking through with these cuttings. We can't get down, unfortunately. There's no, I can't see a way down, but we've got an old bridge with a new.
Scramble down there if you're brave enough.
I don't think the reward is for the effort there. Yeah, I'm just trying to point out that this is a new bridge deck on some old bridge abutments. Look, we've got straight after coming off this bridge. Look at the steepness of this curve here.
You won't get a class 45 around there.
No.
Not for their wheel arrangement.
I mean, the camera won't do justice. This is literally a 90-degree bend. So we're just on the approach to Longcliffe. Now we've got this on the left-hand side, this ramp going up here. What we believe it is, what is it you've just been explaining, Phil? It's where they used to drag a water tank.
Mobile water supply. Kept it. I think it's where they kept a couple of tender trucks full of water, so any sort of dehydrated locals come along, they just pull up and there you go, put it in.
Yeah, you can see like there's makeshift buffers.
It's that flat on top, look, where it probably sat as well.
I should have really gone up there, shouldn't I?
Never too late.
Right, I'll go back up. I'll see you down the bottom, Phil. Right, let's have a walk up. Let's have a walk up this ramp. Have a look. Right, we're at the top. We're at the limit of shunt. Right, yeah, look at these makeshift buffers. Fantastic. Some old rail.
Yeah, we were right. It's what I said it was.
Right, so that's the bottom of that water ramp from down here.
Yeah, they've shoved a sleeper in there, haven't they? Look at that.
Yeah.
Solid. And they've done it further down as well. I wonder if it's to strengthen it or what.
And at the other side as well.
There's one there on the side as well.
I could have just saved a chip up that ramp there, rambling on, and just shown you this, look. It was actually a station. I mean, I don't think this line wasn't known for carrying passengers. I think it only did for a short period. Yeah, it was definitely a station here. Right, Longcliffe then. Phil's just admiring the brickwork on this wall on this side. Well, we said as we were on that last section, just it's like artwork, isn't it? Just dry stone wall, put together perfectly. There's a milepost then. What's
yeah, I know you
17?
Said, you did say tell me not to film anymore.
Oh, this is a different.
This is a better one, isn't it? 17 miles to where then? Back to IP Junction or Whaley Bridge?
It's not 17 miles back to IP Junction. If there is a mileage, I would probably say that's from
Well,
from the western end.
yeah, but Whaley Bridge from here is not 17, it's more than that. Hold on, what's he say that's on?
17. 17 both sides. We don't know.
I don't think this is a halfway point.
No. If you know, let us know. So what was the platform then?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Brick Quarry Logan, I guess.
Because there's a ramp up to it there. The initial thoughts were, well, it's a station platform, but it isn't a station platform. Yeah.
Look how big it is.
It is a big one. Nice little spot this, isn't it? So, see, this is the goods shed.
Yeah, and there's a branch that came up into another quarry, just there. Look. The line came either side.
What's,
Yeah, look, is
what's
still
this?
bridge
This is a
that's
bridge.
on top?
Was it an original bridge then?
No, it's just exactly what I told you.
The bridge over the B5056. It was hit by an HGV on the 17th of April 2019.
Yeah, can I just verify I'd stopped driving lorries by then?
That wasn't your work then.
No, we're me.
Good to know. Bricked up doorway. Is that building still in use then? Is there a way in? You can still see the hinges, look. Someone's house, is it? There was a little line, there was a little siding down the side of it here as well. And there's the old railway cottage. It's a holiday let, I think now. And here's the bridge. Here's the bridge that we've just been looking at that was hit by the lorry.
The engineer a line in them days with no equipment to be one.
How do they measure it?
How do you do it?
I suppose early steam engines, back when this line was first put in, might have noticed even the slightest gradient.
So.
It is the new bridge, look. Oh, wow, views just opening up now.
Yeah, no, really. That was nice.
We're walking across one of those fantastic, I call them limestone walls. It's like a limestone causeway. You really don't get the appreciation, do you, Phil, when you're walking on top of these. But I'll just show you this drone footage that I've just been flying around the drone. There's several of these examples of these types of architecture along this line. Phil's just raised a really, really good point. Why were these not built as viaducts? Why have they spanned valleys? I mean, this is quite a sizable high valley, isn't it? You'd think that this would be ripe for a viaduct, and it's straight off the bridge, look, straight into another cutting.
If you turn your camera around look at that and you ain't paying much attention left or right, you'd probably think you're going over a viaduct, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. And it's just one of the things that I've just loved while we've made our way down this line. It's the difference to other disused railway lines, the different approach.
Its own characteristics, hasn't it?
It has. It is unique. Another one of those. Look at the retaining wall. Look at the buttresses on the side. There is a little arch just out of view from here. Look at the view. Wow, wonderful day for a walk. Some of the views have been just the right amount of sunlight. Some of the views have been stunning. We're still snaking our way towards Minninglow at the moment, and just on the right hand side there, if you can make it out, a little patch of trees there. It's something interesting from, I think it's from the Bronze Age. Look at that beautiful old arch. A bit of a scramble down to get to it. Minninglow Brick Works. Excuse the sun. Apologise again. Oh wow.
So this is in the kiln, we're in it. These are air vents, aren't they, coming in to fire it? Scorch look, isn't it, old brickwork?
Yeah, look at it. You see how shiny that is? Wow. It's like it's got its own glaze. Have they coated these bricks with something, or is that come from the burning process?
They usually use fire bricks, and you can tell the colour of fire bricks, but these are really old, and I think it's hard to say. I don't know what that is. But if they've been kilns, you glaze things, don't you, in kilns? So it's weird that. Not sure. He's a brick expert.
Look, oh, there's loads of them. See the bricks there. Look, you can see how it's built up, can't you? Is that light working? Minninglow Brick Works, and spin you around again. We had a tramway going off from the brickworks that was, I think the old maps was on the left hand side here, and then the tramway that went down. What was it, going down to the sand pit?
Yeah, because they found that there was by a major coincidence, that the sand was on tap, so they were pleased because they could transport it out on here, and they could get sand dead easy if they ran a tramway down there.
So the tramway.
That's got to be an incline, hasn't it?
It's not flat, is it?
Or some horse-powered thing.
All right, so this is the tramway going straight.
Yeah, because you can see the shelf where it kills to the left. You see it there, look.
Yes.
There's a bit of a shelf, and then the quarrying for the silica mine is just far side. It's full of water now, I think.
Yeah, it's a really, really steep drop. You won't be able to see on camera, but it's about to drop even steeper, isn't it?
I guess they won't bring many trucks up at the time either, because of the steepness of it, and if it was horse-powered, you know, they'd have to bring a couple at a time, I guess.
I suppose it's sand on demand, really, isn't it?
Well, straight into brickworks.
Yeah. The architecture of this line, I just find it absolutely astonishing. We're walking down that tramway at the moment, but we're just the line's just to the side of us. We can get a fantastic view of that limestone wall. See it there, and straight in front is another one, because the line obviously goes. I think you can see it in front there. It's too far away to make out.
That's a proper one, that is. That's one of the biggest ones.
It is like a dam wall, isn't it? They are literally
like
dam walls.
Yeah, it looks like a dam.
The mystery of another tramway that we see. We thought, looks like, from studying the old maps, incorrectly thought that this was a banking of the tramway, but no, the tramway, it's kind of come down the track there, down the side of this bump, around this little outcrop, and into this. Oh, this is boggy, Phil. For Neil.
It's boggy down there.
Yeah. Into this lagoon. The reference point where we are. Signpost here. Parsley A6 that way. Middleton top 5.5. So don't need to tell you from those numbers that we're about halfway, aren't we, between Parsley and Middleton top. Ooh, so just to the side of this beautiful limestone wall is
a volcano.
We've come to have a look because it's a lime kiln, isn't it, on the side.
It's a lime kiln.
It's a lime kiln.
It collapsed in 2019.
Oh wow! Was it due to that lorry?
No.
Right, so this was rebuilt. Phil's just shouting now some information from the notice board at the top. Collapsed 2019, so 4 years ago. It's been rebuilt. Let's have a look inside. We're expected to see. It's just a an arch, isn't it? That's all. Still, you know, nice to see. Love to see stuff like that on the side of the railway line.
It looks like a tramway tunnel a little bit when you look
It
back
does.
on it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
From here, because I can't see what's in there.
Chance just to get up close and personal with this limestone wall. Put my hand there just to get an idea of the scale. Look at that. It's huge. These things just absolutely blow my socks off. Never thought I'd get excited about a wall. Just my foot in.
So you do get up close and personal with the wall?
Yeah.
I'll let you do that. And then it all went, look. And now they built it up. Well, you can just see it's been built up again.
Right, so that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it was like that before, then it went, so it's been like that for years, and now they've rebuilt it all.
Wow.
It's good, isn't it? It's good.
Lovely. Look at it curving round. I mean, it's like a 45-degree bend in the track bed in the wall. What a work of art. So it's just your standard quarry, right on the side of the line. How many of these type of things, these little quarry setups, have we passed?
Very frequent,
Yeah, several a mile. Answers our earlier question, if there was a line into this quarry. But is this still in situ? You'd have to think so, wouldn't you?
This is, I don't know, I thought this is a tipping point, surely.
Yeah, yeah, onto something. There's a show
Maybe
you
there was a side in here, I don't know.
cranes.
Oh, there's a
just
line
down
there as well, look, can you see it there?
There is, yeah, I can see.
And it's
Track
embedded
chairs
there
look.
as well.
Get a footage from on top. Just look at this, absolute pearl. If you can see it from the sun once again. Don't worry, I'm going to go down there and get some proper footage. Just watch my foot in. Oh, fantastic, isn't it, that? Little relic left. Right, Phil's summoning me to look at some tracks, so we'll head down and see. Let's have a look. Yeah.
That's standard, isn't it? Standard gauge.
It is, yeah, definitely. It's sitting out. Narrow gauge, is it?
Very surprised that's still there.
And you see the two tracks there. Don't know how far it goes.
Yeah, how far it goes.
All right, yeah. It's just been covered over by the depths of time, hasn't it?
You just won't spot it very easy, only us geeks would spot it.
Oh, I do love finding
That's good, that.
track. Still embedded. Yeah, so you'd have to assume this was like a siding that went into this wharf area, that narrow gauge line with tubs on loaded the stone into the full size, full standard gauge trains. And I'm guessing this old, sorry, yeah, just show you a look. There's a track chair. There's another one, a little bit more covered over. Bring it around here. Another track chair there. I'll see if we can uncover any inscriptions.
Oh yeah, still here.
Oh, there's a loose nut there, but it is still attached somehow. Show you that just before we move on. Look, that's those two narrow gauge lines just poking over the end. Is it
There you go.
still there?
Team.
Wow, that's the end of it, isn't it?
It
That's where
stops there, yeah. This other side.
It's been missing further round because there was just just the track chairs. Is that a sleeper? It's a sleeper there,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Looks like there's two sidings here, look.
Oh god, yeah, these don't line up with.
So this is not that side, this is a
No.
separate one. So it's two siding minimum.
Yeah, can you
And
see
this crane, if this,
sleepers?
hold on, is that on the actual line? Is it a rail crane? Yeah, it is. It runs on rails, look. So, they may be
Fence.
for that to go up and down on this crane. On track or has just been dumped?
I can't see any track from here.
I can, there's some here. I can see it here, both sides. But this is narrower, so this is, the plot thickens. This has got a small spare.
Do you think that
Run up
this,
and down here and then put it into trucks.
or do you think this is from the top?
looks like they've been chucking it straight into trucks. I don't know what this is, but this gauge here looks narrow, isn't it? Look, that's not full.
Yeah, but it's not as narrow as that.
That one on the top of the shelf,
On the
no.
top.
Definitely the story here, the full-size line came in. The equivalent part of constructing the line, which is why it's not showing up on some maps.
Phil's just had a theory. We come across these things. I normally go home and look them up. This quarry here is right between these two huge limestone walls that we're in between at the moment. Was this quarry where they got the stone for those? Could well be. I don't know. Absolutely beautiful cutting, isn't it? I mean, not far to go now. We're just parked up at the car park, not far away from here. 90 degree, just hanging over the side. It's the other one, just to the bearings. You see the one we've come on in the distance there. Just look at the severity of this bend in the track here. I mean, you can see that wall we're about to go across now. It is a 90 degree. It's just shy of 90 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, they had check rails on, didn't they? And they only had 2 axle vehicles going on, and they still had to put a check rail on. I bet they were squealing like mad going right corner.
Oh. Pan you back where we've just come. We are losing the sun now. It's a bit dark now. Another varied section, isn't it, we've seen today? That's yet another vastly different one. So no, enjoyed that. It's getting cold now.
Yeah, interesting finds again when you tend to have a route around. Always find something, don't you?
Yeah, lots of interesting things today. Right, so we'll see you on the next one when we carry on our journey wherever we're going in that direction from Minninglow.
Wing that one out, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you.